Hello, welcome to our classes. I am Dr. K.K. Misra. This video tutorial is on multiple choice questions on public finance. This is part 4. Now come to the question. Question number 1. Short period debts are called as A. Unfunded debts, B. Funded debts, C. Redeemable debts, or D. None. Correct option is A. Unfunded debts. Question number 2. Unfunded debts are also known as A. Funded debts, B. Floating debts, C. Irredeemable debts, or D. None. Correct option is B. Floating debts. 3. Treasury bills issued by government are in the nature of A. Funded debts, B. Floating debts, C. Irredeemable debts, or D. None. Correct option is B. Floating debts. 4. Converting or altering a public debt from a higher to a lower rate of interest is referred to as A. Conversion, B. Sinking fund, C. Repudiation, D. Terminable annuities. Correct option is A. Conversion. 5. Debt-weight debt refers to which of the following form of public debt? A. Internal debt, B. External debt, C. Unproductive debt, or D. Productive debt. Correct option is C. Unproductive debt. 6. Which of the following statement is incorrect with regard to the burden of public debt of a country? So here correct option is C. In case of internal debt, the direct money burden on the economy is used as transfer of wealth happens within the community. Question number 7. Debt obligations of the government that have maturities of 1 year or less is normally called A. Commercial papers, B. Commercial deposits, C. Treasury bills or T-bills, D. Certificate of deposits. Correct option is C. Treasury bills. 8. Redeemable debt is also called as A. Perpetual loans, B. Terminable loans, C. Flexible loans, or D. Rigid loans. The correct option is B. Terminable loans. 9. Irredeemable debts are also called as A. Perpetual debt, B. Terminable debt, C. Flexible debt, or D. Unproductive debt. Correct option is A. Perpetual debt. 10. A funded debt refers to A. Short-term loan, B. Short-term deposit, C. A long-term loan, or D. Wage and means advances. Correct option is C. Long-term loan. 11. The wage and means advances, WMA in short it is known as, from central bank is an example of A. Unproductive debt, B. Productive debt, C. Short-term debt, or D. External. Correct option is C. Short-term debt. 12. Dash refers to refusal to repay the debt, A. Repudiation, B. Capital levy, C. Sinking fund, or D. None. Correct option is A. Repudiation. 13. Which of the following is not an accepted method of redemption of public debt? A. Repudiation of public debt, B. Refunding, C. Conversion, or D. Sinking fund method. Correct option is A. Repudiation of public debt. 14. Which of the following method of public debt redemption is most unlikely to be resorted by the government? A. Conversion, B. Sinking fund, C. Repudiation, D. Terminable annuities. Correct option is C. Repudiation. 15. Public burden on account of public debt is generally classified as, the correct option is B. Money burden and real burden. 16. A fund created by the government and gradually accumulated every year by setting aside a part of current public revenue in such a way that it would be sufficient to pay off the funded debt at the time of maturity is called A. Consolidated fund, B. Equity fund, C. Credit, or D. Sinking fund. Correct option is D. Sinking fund. 17. Which of the following are the purposes of raising public loans? A. Bringing gap between revenue and expenditure through temporary loans from the central bank, B. To reduce depression in the economy and financing public works program, C. To curb inflation by withdrawing the purchasing power from the public, or D. All. The correct option is D. All of the above. 18. Which of the following is not a method of debt redemption by the government? So here correct option is D. Issue of treasury bills. 19. When the government raises revenue by borrowing from within the country is known as A. Voluntary debt, B. Compulsory debt, C. Internal, or D. External. So here correct option is C. Internal debt. 20. In which of the following situations any direct money burden on the society is least likely? Here correct option is A. raising and repayment of internal debt. 21. Which of the following would refer to the self-liquidating form of public debt? A. Internal debt. B. External debt. C. Productive or the short-term loan. Correct option is C. Productive debt. 22. Dalton has divided debt redemption fund into A. 2 parts, B. 3 parts, C. 4 parts or D. 5. Here correct option is D. 5 parts. 23. Which of the following could be a purpose of for raising public loans? A. Financing economic development, especially in underdeveloped countries. B. Financing the public sector for expanding and strengthening the public enterprises. C. War, arms and ammunition financing or D. All. The correct option is D. All of the above. 24. Which of the following statement is incorrect with reference to the burden of public debt? So here correct option is D. An external debt has no direct money burdens since interest payment on debt and the imposition of taxation to pay interest to the foreign country accelerates export earnings. 25. Which of the following is not true with reference to public finance? So here correct option is B. Voluntary public borrowing has a distinct disincentive effect, whereas taxation does not have a disincentive effect, and as such taxation is preferable to voluntary public borrowing. 26. Which of the following statement is incorrect with reference to the classification of all public debt? All the options are correct except D. So here D is the correct option for this question. That is, a funded debt is short-term debt undertaken for creating a temporary asset, and the government normally makes arrangements for repayments through current revenue. This may be incorrect. This is incorrect in fact. 27. Treasury bills fall under the category of A. Funded debt, B. Unfunded debt, C. External or D. Productive. The correct option is B. Unfunded debt. 28. Dash is the debt which is paid any legal enforcement. A. Voluntary debt, B. Compulsory, C. Internal or D. External. Correct option is B. Compulsory debt. 29. Public debt has a secular tendency to go up in every country. Which of the following are reasons contributing to such a trend? A. Increased trend in financing of public works programs. B. Increasing trend in financing for economic development. C. Undertaking of welfare schemes by the government or D. All. The correct option is D. All of the above. 30. Which of the following refers to the market borrowing by government? So the correct option is A. Sales to the public of government bonds, treasury bills in the capital market. So friends, this was all about this widget. I hope that you have liked it, and if you have liked it, please do not forget to subscribe my YouTube channel R Classes and press the bell button and pass on to others, those who are needy now and in the future. Thank you. Please like, share and subscribe. Thank you very much. Have a nice time. Best of luck.